Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 43 of My Football Manager 2023 European Journeyman Save, where we are here in Latvia as the manager of Spartaks. We're approximately two-thirds of the way through our first full-time season here. Of course, we were here at the end of the last season where we battled against relegation and we kept the team up. We're in an okay position in the league. We're there or thereabouts where we're supposed to be. We've had a couple of additions to the squad since you were last here as well. One which I already quickly spoke about earlier on in the season was agreed to sign in January. We can see we're now in July. We can see that we're now in August. We have brought in another player as well, which is a striker, which we'll quickly go over. We have got this man joining in January as well for 7.25k overall. Yari Pascual, who is a inverted winger on the right hand side. He is very, very good compared to what we've got in terms of Gooks, who's played there for most of the season. He also enjoys big matches and he's driven. So I'm really looking forward to the 25-year-old Spaniard coming in. One thing I do have to be wary of is the league rules, though, in terms of foreign players. But the two that we brought in was Dumisimo Banda. We already knew about him. Deep line forward, but obviously we play as an advanced forward. He's okay there. I have started in the last couple of days as an inside forward, despite him being left-footed, but he's done okay there. We've also brought in Christian Ivanka, who is a Hungarian striker, 21-year-old. Again, more of a deep line forward, but can play as an advanced forward as well. He's got some very, very good attributes. Hasn't hit the ground running yet, just one assist in his 3 games that he's played so far. But in terms of his polygon, he does look good. So that's who's come in since you were last with us. If we have a quick look at the league table, you can see we're currently sat in 5th place, but we are well clear of 6th place. We've already got more points than we managed for the whole of last season. We're just the 5 behind Lipaja as well, or Lipaja, I don't know how to say it, so apologies for that. They are today's opponents. I came back with slightly over a third, but I came back for a team who were in or thereabouts. We have massively improved our goal difference since we last here, but with the 2 additions that we've brought in, we now should be finishing ahead of Lipaja. So we're now clear as the 4th best team in the league, not far behind Valmiera, according to the odds, of course. It's just the odds. At the bottom of the table, Smiltene still only have, well, they've got 4 now, but they've only won that 1 game this season, which was against us. And we did get some revenge on them. If we go through the fixtures since you were last here, I believe it was the Riga game. You were last here, that 4-2 win. We then took on Event Spills, a 2-0 win away from home. Alfredinho and Puzarevskis with the goals in that one. Fantastic performance. But then BFC seemed to be our little bit of a bogey team for us so far with the teams that are classed below us. It was a 1-1 draw. They did score late on to rescue that one, but it was Ilianans with the goal for us. We then went on a little bit of a winning streak. First of all, we took on today's opponents in Lipaja. We beat them 4-1. Ado with the goal for Lipaja, but Zhekov, Beck, Stepanovs and Puzarevskis with the goals for Spartaks. We then scored 4 again, this time against Auda, away from home. Alfredinho and Puzarevskis grabbed himself a hat-trick in this one. Very, very good performance. Meta was a little bit closer than I would have liked, considering they're a newly promoted side. Although in terms of XG, it was actually closer than I thought it was. But De Silva, Alfredinho with the goals for us, and Kersis with the goals for Meta. It was then Valmiera, the team who were now not far behind in terms of the match, the title odds, and we were defeated 2-0. It was Andrievs with both the goals. Shippers was sent off in the 49th minute for us. Not a great performance from Spartaks, if we're being honest. And then the revenge happened against Smiltene. It was a fantastic thumping 9-0 victory. Beck with a hat-trick. Alfredinho scored 2. Both the strikers with a 10 rating. A 9.9 for Perez in the centre of midfield. But Ilianans and Zhekov with the other goals, and we absolutely hammered them. We battered them 9-0. We then had a cup game against Karosta, a 3-1 win in the cup 4th round. Finally picked up a victory against BFC, 3-1 in this one. Gooks, Abanda and Alfredinho with the goals. Stankus with a goal for BFC. Narrow defeat to Riga. We just didn't come out the blocks. Mordatenko scored 2 goals in the first 10 minutes, which was pretty much game over, because after that we really grew into the game. We got one back on 22 with Beck. Arguably should have got something out of the game, but disappointing that we didn't start. And then most recently, we took on Ventspils again. They scored in the 79th minute to make it 1-0, and I thought we were heading for a defeat, but we scored 3 goals in the space of 4 minutes. Gooks with 2, Ademo with another one, and then Banda rounded it off in the 95th minute to make it 4-1, and a fantastic turnaround victory. But this is where we stand in the league. We're 5 points behind today's opponents. If we can break into the top 4 for this season, it would be fantastic. Possibly get some European football for next season, which would be great. We would potentially maybe qualify for the Conference League. That could help us financially, because financially we're in a bit of a hole. The board have injected cash into us twice so far this season. We started the season off with 156k in the bank. We're now negative 389. We're under the wage budget though, which is the wage budget that they've set us, but we are hemorrhaging money because we're not bringing any in. In terms of club vision, we're on course. You know, we're working within the wage budget, which is great. Avoid relegation. I think we're pretty much nailed on to avoid relegation now, and we've passed the latter stages. We're in the quarter-final. I haven't only played in 1 round. So the board, we've got a B. The supporters were a B minus. They're very disappointed with Schipper's recent form. So am I. He's on a 6.55 for the season. Obviously an area that needs to be improved upon for next season. So today's opponents, La Paella. We're away from home. Hopefully we can pick up a victory though and close that gap down to just the 2 points. So this is the lineup that we're going to go with today. It's going to be Do Rosario in goal, Azevedo as the right back. Linans comes in for Slide, who is suspended for this game. It's Stepanovs and Shippers as the back 4. De Silva is in for the suspended Alessandro Pires. I've been very, very impressed by Pires, by the way, the young Brazilian. 7.2 rating. Not the best stats, but he does a job for us. He's more of a defensive playmaker. His consistency just lets him down a bit, but I have been impressed with him. De Silva and Savetkovs come in. Gooks continues on the right-hand side. We've got Banda out on the left-hand side for today, and we're going to go Ivanka and Alfredinho as the 2 up top. Now, you may notice match fitness-wise, we're a little bit low, and that's because, for some reason, in Latvia, there's no games in June. They go from the 27th of May all the way to the 15th of July, so a month and a half without playing a game. So they have a little bit of a summer holiday. So today's lineup, like I say, hopefully we can pick up this win against La Paella. It's going to be a difficult game. It seems that most of the games in this division for us are quite difficult as things are with the squad that we've got. Now, I am obviously going to improve the squad for next season. We're not going to be winning the league this season, but I do need to be wary, very wary of the league rules, where I need to have, obviously, homegrown players registered. I need to have at least 3 homegrown players in the nation in the starting 11 as well. So I can't just bring a whole host of foreigners in like I have so far. We're pretty much at our limit for foreign players as things stand. The only issue with that is getting the good Latvian players to come to a team like Spartaks, because obviously these players are at Riga, Valmiera and RFS, and they're not going to want to step down to a team below. So I've got a little bit of work to do there. We do have our second highlight though. It's Lipaia again on the ball. Quarty is going to get on the end of this one. It's well tackled by Azevedo though. Boots it long as far as Agbadizi, now Ado, Bissars, Bara, looking to switch the play out to the right hand side towards Antwi. He's just about to get there. Good cross, headed clear by Stepanovs. De Silva helps it further on. Alfredinho can't get there, but Svetkovs comes away with the ball. De Silva now looking over the top for Alfredinho, does get there this time. Finds Gooks on the right hand side, advancing into the penalty area, pulls it across for Ivanka. Christian Ivanka with his first goal for the club in his 4th appearance for the Hungarian. It's about time that he got a goal, to be honest, and we have taken the lead. Poor defending there by Agbodzi. Alfredinho, I thought maybe he could have had a run, but it's a great ball across by Gooks, and Ivanka just has to stroke it in. And finally he's off the mark. And that will close us to within 2 points of Lipaia, which is absolutely fantastic work. Into another highlight. Shippers looking for Ivanka. It's a poor ball though. It's cut away, cut out. Now Barrow with the ball. Ado. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that one. Vardanyan finds Antwi all alone on the right hand side. We need to get across to him. We've allowed him to just continue his run. No defender thought to go across at him and maybe close down the angle. Doesn't matter though, because he missed. De Rosario finds Shippers, the Dutchman, looking long towards Ivanka. Agabodzi wins the header this time. Svetkovs can't get there. Stepanovs wins it. Can Svetkovs win one of these headers? No, he can't. Now it's Besers in the middle. Nossaby looking over the top towards Vardyman, but it's too far. De Rosario comes out, finds Banda, looking for Gooks. Doesn't win the header though. Mohamed wins it. Now Besers looking to get Vardanyan in behind again, and he's in. It's a fantastic save by De Rosario with an outstretched right hand to deny the goal scoring opportunity, and a little bit of a let off there. We are not defending very well, and Lapaya are probably the better team in this first half. If we're being truthful with ourselves, we have a look at the stats, we have a look at that little match momentum down here as well. Lapaya have got all the momentum, but we are the team in front. Going to tell the boys that they're doing well. Ilinan's not playing the greatest, but I don't have another centre half. I'm short at centre half. Right, we're 60 minutes in now. Stepanovs with a free kick. We have made a triple change, by the way. We've brought Beck, Zhekov and Novikov on for Alfredinho, Banda, and the other guy in midfield begins with a C. I've forgotten his name. Gooks defends that well, though, in his own half. Finds Ilinans. It's Gooks again. Gooks looking long towards Beck. Brings it down nicely. He's tackled, though, by Besses, but Beck kind of wins it back. Mohamed looking over the top towards Quarty. He's going to get there. Pulls it back for the man whose name I can't pronounce. Now, Barra on the edge of the area. It's a great effort by Barra. De Rosario was a little bit worried there, but we did, fortunately, see the shot go wide. De Rosario finds Azevedo forward towards Gooks. De Silva looking long over the top towards Beck. He's going to get there. No, the defender gets back to him. Ball just didn't quite carry there. But Agabodzi finds Nosegbi, Besses, Agabodzi again. Mohamed into Barra. Quarty, good little passing move here from Lapaya, but we do pinch the ball. It's down the line towards Beck inside the area. Agabodzi defends it well again, but Novikov picks it up. Now Zhekov to Beck. Surely Beck's offside there. Apparently he's not. No, he is offside. He is offside. He looked offside to me. And we are holding on here with about 25 minutes remaining of the game. Shippers with a throw-in deep inside the enemy half on the left-hand side. Zhekov gets the ball across towards Beck. Shot is blocked. And they clear the ball. Quarty, please don't tell me Quarty's going to get there ahead of Azevedo. No, he doesn't. Good. Comes inside to De Silva. Switches the play over towards Shippers. Can Shippers drive forward with the ball? He goes over the top towards Zhekov instead. Brings down his chest into the area towards Ivanka. Surely he's fouled. He is fouled. It looked like a foul. Who's going to step up and take the penalty? Is that number 19? It's Zhekov to take the penalty. The Latvian. And he's fired it into the right-hand corner. The goalkeeper went the wrong way. We have not scored a lot of penalties this season. We have missed more than we've scored. So they're not really like a guaranteed thing for us. But this was a great penalty. Just went for power. Sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. And we are now 2-0 up against our fourth-place rivals. As we come forward again with Azevedo looking for Beck. It's headed clear, though, by Roxon. Back to Vikovs in goal. Finds Nosegbi, Ossi Bonsu, now Antwi, Beckers looking long for Vardanyan, gets there, pulls it inside, balls back with Vardanyan. This is an opportunity and he's fired it off the inside of the post to make it 2-1 to Lapaya. It's a good job we did score that penalty. Beck has not really got into the game yet. It's really good play by Vardanyan. We don't follow his run though. The left back there, Shippers. No, it wasn't Shippers. It was Stepanovs. Did not follow the run of his man, and that's a poor goal to concede. And we straight into another highlight. Please tell me we're not going to concede another one here. Stepanovs finds Shippers to Zhekov. Zhekov looking for Beck. It's not the greatest of passes though. And Antwi now Onse Bonsu. Vardanyan, the goal scorer, with the ball again down the right hand side, finds Antwi. Looking for Vardanyan again. Shippers outmuscles his man. Good defending this time by Shippers. Finds Stepanovs. Again, we've gone long and given the ball away. I don't know why we go long like that, because I do not have that set up in the tactics. Vardanyan's in again, and he's rush of blood to the head there from Vardanyan. Thankfully for Spartaks, but that was a shocking effort. Gooks, can he restore our 2-goal lead with this free kick? Eyeing up his options. It's a good one, and he does. Alexis Gooks scores to make it 3-1 to Spartaks with a fantastic free kick. Look at the bend on that. That is awesome. What an awesome free kick that is. And we've got that cushion again. We've got that cushion again in a game which we are arguably being outplayed in, but doesn't really matter. Addo with the deep free kick into stoppage time. It's headed clear by Stepanovs to Silva. Can he get us away up the other end? He's got Beck ahead of him. Beck just needs to find the corner here, waste some time. Has he got any support in the middle? He does in Ivanka, and Christian Ivanka, second goal for the club, second goal of the game, makes it 4-1 in stoppage time. And you have to say that the scoreline maybe flatters us a little bit. We're ahead now on the XG, but that last chance, look at how much XG that last chance got us. Ivanka with the man of the match, though, and a thoroughly comfortable victory in the end, despite probably not playing as well as we can do. But a win is a win. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning, and that closes us just the 2 points behind Lapaya now, with a better goal difference as well. We've now got a goal difference of 24. You remember last time you were here, we were just about in the positives in terms of goal difference. That is going to be it for today's episode, though, guys. Next time we are going to come back at the end of the season. We have Valmiera on the last day. We will probably do that because we don't really have anything to play for. Valmiera are now top of the league ahead of Riga. That would be something of a turn up for the Bucks, wouldn't it? Valmiera have not won the league for quite some time, I believe, or they may not have ever won it. I don't think they've ever won it. They've come second a couple of times, but no, never ever won the league. So that would be some turn up, wouldn't it, for Valmiera? But great play from us in that game. We are on an upward trend, which is good to see. 20 points clear now with 6th place. A long way clear of 24 points clear of the drop zone. So, things are looking very, very good. Yes, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button as well. It does, it does help me out greatly. And I will see all of you in the next episode. So cheers, guys, and I'll catch you next time.